I'm here in Smith's checking out which of the new LEGO August releases they've got in stock, and they should have the new Boba Fett set for £15 off, which is crazy to have a new set discounted by 10% so quickly. So let's see if they've got it here in stock today and any of the other August releases. I'm straight into the Star Wars section, and there it is, Boba Fett. Just came out a couple of days ago, and it is already £15 off. It was also £15 off when it was on pre-order. So the fact that this is still £15 off is amazing. I thought it might have gone up to full price when it released, but it hasn't. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be picking one up, unfortunately. I think I'm going to wait a few more months down the road and try and get that down to about 105, which will be about 30% off. So yeah, I'm going to play the waiting game, but let's take a look at what else they've got from the August 1st releases. So the thing about Smiths is they put sets right at the top there. So it's just trying to remember to look up in case anything's up there as well. I have spotted the new sand crawler that just released, and on top of it seems to be more of the Boba Fett buildable figures. And then there was another Star Wars set that released as well. It was the Remnant 8080. I'm just trying to keep my eye out for it. So I've been looking, but I'm not seeing that Imperial Remnant 8080 anywhere. So I'm just going to move down a little bit further and we'll see if there's any other new August releases that can be spotted. Now, I also did want to see if they have got it, the Back to the Future DeLorean Speed Champion. It is £16.99, which is a quality saving, and I'm very tempted to pick up a second one. I'd like to have one displayed as it is in the first film, and then display the second one in flight mode from Back to the Future Part 2. But I'm not sure whether to pick one up today or not. I'm going to have a think whilst I'm here. I've just spotted another August release up here, and it is the LEGO Technic Batman Tumbler, and then right next to it is the new Jaguar E-Type. And that is a set that I would really like to add to my collection. And then a couple of sets over is the new Hubble Space Telescope, and we can see they've got Shopping Street and the Black Pearl up the top. And next to Shopping Street is the Japanese Cherry Blossom Landscape set. That is on sale, but it's only £15 off the full price. So for me, that's not a big enough saving, but it might be for someone. Here they've got one of the new One Piece sets. So this is the Gum Gum Fruit. I know next to nothing about One Piece, so it's lost on me. And above that is the Tony Chopper set. I think that's new, but I'm really not sure. I can't remember all the sets that released this month. There was so many. And as we move down, they've got Pikachu up there. He's on sale for £142.99, normally £180 full price. And next to Pikachu is New York the Big Apple set. That's also on sale, down to £121.99. So yeah, when looking for LEGO deals, Smith's is the first place that I think of. And for this reason, Arcanine has just released as well and on sale. So £90 full price, but Smith's have got him for £81.99. So again, a 10% saving like Boba Fett. And we're seeing more of these yellow tags, which means those sets are on sale as well. And I almost went past it, the new Tower Bridge set. I was looking at this in the LEGO store and it was very hard to walk away without it. And I think I'm having similar feelings now, but it'll be worth the saving if I can just wait a little bit further down the line and also figure out where I'm going to display it. I would like to put it into the LEGO City somehow, some way. I'm going over ideas of how that could work. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that that will be added to the collection at some point, especially when I'm collecting UK London-inspired sets. And then further down in the display case, they've got the new Donkey Kong set. I didn't take much of a look at it when I was in the LEGO store because there was only one left on the shelf at the time, although I'm pretty sure they restocked it. But I didn't want to start picking it up off the shelf in case someone came along at that moment and wanted to buy it. Having looked at it on the LEGO website, it is a really cool set and it's got a lot of movement and playable features. The barrels do roll down the set. So yeah, that's a really cool set. And then I'm just wandering into the botanical section, keeping an eye out for the hanging golden pothos, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm missing it, but I'm looking around and I'm not spotting it. It might be worth noting that they've got the water lily set, £34.99 down to £29.99. So yeah, not a bad saving on that at the moment. And then moving down here, they've got the Creator 3-in-1 sets. And then here are the Olivia Rodrigo ones. So these just released in August. And I did see there was a big mess up on Argos's website. They had one, I think it was this one, available for £9. So I don't know what happened for the people that might have been able to order it. But when it's £45 full price, it's got to be an admin error. And then along from the Olivia Rodrigo sets, they've got the F1 helmets and the football sets. And then it moves into Duplo. And then down here, they've got the alternative block building brands. So at the top, they've got the Hot Wheels ones. And there is an alternative Titanic, maybe not with the same finish as what the Lego one has, but the price is much friendlier. And then they've got some alternative branded base plates, a smaller Titanic there as well, £9.99 for that one. And probably a lot easier to display than the Lego one. And then they've got some more Hot Wheels over here. So let's take a wander back up and see if there's anything I missed my first time round. It's such a tease to see it there. I'd really like to get that, but yeah, I need to play the smart game and wait. I'm in the Lego City section and they have got the vintage steam train set on sale at the moment. £79.99 down to £73.99. And then I have seen that they've got the Lego van. That's £24.99 down to £17.99. And I would like it, but I'm not sure whether to pick it up now. I'm just not sure what I would do with it. I would like to put it in the Lego City with the Lego Store modular building, but I'm not sure how that would work at the moment. So I might have to take a pass on that. And I am still having a think about the Speed Champions DeLorean. I don't know. So just taking a look at the highest shelf, they've got the Shire that's discounted by £5 at the moment. It's not the steepest of sales when it's £230 full price, but it's a little bit off. I'd like to see that come down a little bit more in the future though. And then next to the Shire is the Balrog set. That is £77.99, so that's about 30% off. I would like to get another one as part of some mock ideas, and I could part out that set and use it in a different way. But do I spend £77.99 right now? Oh, I don't know. It's such a good saving, but I'm not sure whether to wait because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it for that price again in the future. And then next to the Balrog is the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook. I don't know how easily you can see that because there seems to be a reflection from the light. But that's a set that I don't think I've ever seen on sale. And if I have seen it on sale, it's not commonly on sale. So the thing about Smiths and having all their Lego along one aisle is that it's so easy just to wander up and down and kind of get lost in time looking at the sets. Oh, they've got Sauron on sale. I have noticed that most of the retailers are selling the Sauron helmet for around £50 now. So in here it's £50.99, but full price is £65. So I would like to wait a little bit longer and see if I can get another £5 off it. It's just that constant waiting game when it comes to Lego sales. But yeah, the general rule that I have is wait for that 30%. Even if it's 25%, I could be tempted, but I know it can be worth waiting that little bit longer and snatching up a 30% off discount. Well, at this point, I've wandered up and down, so if I have missed anything, then that's too bad. And I just need to have a think about whether or not I'm going to pick up another one of these Back to the Future Speed Champion sets. Oh, I don't know, it's so tempting to do it, but do I look after my money for the time being? I have got to place a PAB order, and I do have some other expenses that I need to take care of this month. So maybe I'd be better off keeping that £17 in my pocket for the time being. I will just mention that they have the Lightning McQueen Speed Champion on sale as well for £16.99. But yeah, with regards to this one, I think I'm going to have to take a pass on it today. Oh, and I almost missed it. It's the Technic Ford Custom Garage set. That just released on the 1st of August. I almost missed that. But besides that, yeah, like I say, if I've missed anything, then so be it.